The lawsuits are gonna burn Jack Doherty to the ground, and none of us should feel an ounce of sympathy or empathy or telepathy. If you don't know me, I'm a real trial lawyer and I'm a bit different than the rest of the YouTube lawyers, okay? So stick around a bit. And if you don't know Jack Doherty, well, you should probably stop watching this video unless you want to get really annoyed, like down to your bones. Jack is a very new adult, okay? And he streams really dumb stuff. And not like in a positive way, because I like positive dumb stuff. He literally bullies people and hires a bodyguard to protect him when his targets stand up for themselves. He recently destroyed his $200,000 McLaren 570S with this hideous paint job. I mean, look how disgusting this is. Also, he like crashed it. So can he get sued for the crash? Can he go to jail for the crash? Was the crash kind of staged? I mean, don't get mad at me for that last one, okay? We're gonna get into all that and why little Jack needs a legal slap across his baby face. All right, if you haven't seen the video of the crash, it's pretty horrible. Watch as Jack is obviously texting his chat. I mean, he was live streaming on Kick. He's obviously texting his chat in rainy conditions with low visibility at like 70 miles an hour.
Show us the road at least. They try to pick up the road every now and then. Yeah. Maybe like. Just ain't show the road. I'm not talking. Oh! Oh! No! No! No!
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not. I've texted while driving, okay? You guys have too. Don't lie. You've texted while driving. Put a comment down below if you haven't. Let's be real. We've all done it before. When it's open road, dry conditions, no cars around. Maybe if you're in LA and it's 5 p.m. and you're sitting in a parking lot they call the freeway. Yeah, we snuck a text or two, okay? But this is a bit different, isn't it? He's not texting. He's like full on like inside his phone, okay? And the conditions are horrible. You can't even see too far ahead. And hello, there was a hurricane in Florida at the time where this crash happened. Okay, look, before any of you blame it on his age, okay? Because he's only 20. Think of this. I remember when I was 17, pretending like I was in the Fast and the Furious, okay? Even then, I had enough brain development to not do stupid things that could hurt other people, especially when it's raining, all right? I'll prove to you how dumb he is when we talk about whether or not he faked some of this crash. I don't know, go there. But before we talk about his horrible acting and how maybe it happened on purpose, let's discuss the legal issues, because this is a lawyer channel, I guess. Civil lawsuits and not so civil lawsuits. That means criminal lawsuits. Legend, who would have a civil lawsuit for this crash? Jack crashed into the wall. He crashed his own car. Good question. Let me introduce you to Michael, the poor cameraman who does not get paid enough for this shit. It appears that Michael is Jack's cameraman and he was bleeding from the head after the crash, all right? Probably got a concussion. He's bleeding from the eye, lots of blood. I can't show it on YouTube. It's gross, okay? I don't like blood. I don't like blood at all. Jack crashed his car, whether intentionally or unintentionally, and injured our poor Michael. He also severely damaged his relationship with Michael when he did this.
Michael here. Michael, do you have film on that phone too? No. Oh my God.
Dude, asking your cameraman who is bleeding from the head to keep filming so you can make more money, it's not illegal, but like it makes you a real massive Doherty. So let's say Michael didn't like that he got his head bashed in by little Jackie's stunt. Let's say Michael says, enough is enough, and decides to sue to recover his damages. Would he have grounds? Well, most people would say Michael could sue for negligence, and they'd be right. But there's more than that. See, there's workers' comp, where if an employee gets injured on the job, and Michael was an employee who got injured on the job, you don't even have to prove fault, okay? And you get recovery for what damages you got. But I really want to prove Jack's at fault here, so let's focus on the negligence part. What if I told you that Michael had a special law on his side that could help him prove little Jackie was acting a little too negligently? If you've seen this channel before, you know I like when there are Latin phrases in the lawsuit, okay? Here, Michael can sue for something called negligence per se. Per se is Latin for little Jack Doherty is legally a jackass. Per se is Latin for by itself, meaning the activity being done is itself negligence, okay? Think of it this way. If you're breaking a law that's designed to keep people from being hurt, and by breaking that law, you cause that kind of hurt, you're pretty much assumed to be negligent. I'll explain a different way. In California, if you break a law like texting while driving and cause a crash because of that, then you're automatically assumed to be negligent. You can see it up here. Unfortunately, Jack's crash happened in Florida, and they do things a little differently there. Here's the jury instruction for negligence per se in Florida, where Jack crashed the car. They don't automatically assume you're negligent if you're breaking a law, but they let the jury use the breaking of the law against the defendant to say he was negligent. Violation of this statute, ordinance, or regulation, the texting while driving, is evidence of negligence. It is not, however, conclusive evidence of negligence. See, they don't assume that you're negligent. If you find that Jack was in violation of the statute of texting, you may consider that fact together with the other facts and circumstances in deciding whether such person was negligent. So this helps prove negligence, but how do we prove negligence in Florida? Well, it's right here. Jack was negligent in being inside his freaking phone while speeding on a soaking wet freeway in a hurricane with low visibility, okay? And yes, it was the legal cause of Michael's head spewing out blood from multiple places in his eye and all. It's gross, okay? I'm not gonna show it, it's nasty. So yeah, Michael should sue and recover damages because Jack sucks, okay? He just sucks. But what's worse is that I'm starting to think Jack saw this as a golden opportunity. So much so that I'm starting to wonder if Jack crashed his car on purpose. Oh, I forgot to cover the criminal charges in Florida. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Jack was driving recklessly and caused great bodily harm to someone. Let me show you how we find that law. So you go through the Florida State Legislature website, and this is it, and we'll read together what applies to Jack's little stunt. This is the law for reckless driving. It says here, 316.192 subdivision 1A. Any person who drives any vehicle in willful or wanton disregard for the safety of persons or property is guilty of reckless driving. Wait, but there's more. Subdivision 3 says any person who is in violation of subsection 1, which we just discussed, who operates a vehicle, yeah, it's a nasty paint job, by the way, and C, who by reason of such operation, such a weird way to say it, causes serious bodily injury to another, commits a felony of the 3rd degree, punishable as provided in blah, 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 yada, yada. Okay, the term serious bodily injury means an injury to another person which consists of a physical condition that creates a substantial risk of death, serious personal disfigurement, or protected, blah, blah, blah. Look, if Michael had a serious injury to his eye, which it looks like, because probably he was holding the camera or something, and there's like blood around his eye, if something went wrong there, Jack would be guilty of a felony, okay? So what's a felony punishment for a violation of this law? Right here, we're looking up all that section 775, 082, blah, 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 blah. Look, here's the sum up. If he is found guilty, Jack could do up to 5 years in prison for this, all right? He could also pay up to $5,000 in penalties, and it says he can qualify for probation, which probably would happen because, I mean, look at him if he went to prison. Oh. Okay, so now we can talk about another law Jack broke, okay? It's the law of not being an absolute sleazebag with rotten mustard inside. I think at the very least, Jack let the crash happen. And I'll tell you why at the end of this theory real quick. Look at how much he was capitalizing on this opportunity. He's holding his phone as he gets pulled out of a broken window during his rescue, all right? He tells Michael to keep filming on 2 devices. The guy's bleeding from his head. He's like, just keep filming. And the entire time, he's treating the crash site like he's at a holiday photo shoot. Seriously? But let's rewind a little bit, okay? Look at how Jack is looking at his phone. Watch as he looks up. He drives past the truck and then hits the accelerator, right? He starts saying, oh no, a little early, don't you think? And it's like really not enthusiastic. It's just like, oh no, no. Like, it's, come on, bro, like, come on. Why would he be turning the wheel like that? It's a straightaway. Yeah, someone might say he pushed the throttle too hard and it spun out the wheels and lost control, but there's traction control in this car, right? And I don't really know about that. It seems like he kind of just let the car drift off and let it happen, okay? Listen to his voice acting after the crash.
Bro, my whole fucking car, bro. No fucking way. Oh my gosh. There's no fucking... Michael, here. Michael, do you have film on that phone too? No. Oh my god. My car is totaled, bro. Oh my god, this is cooked.
Bro, my car. Oh my god. Like it looks so fake. Now listen to his voice right before the crash. It's more voice acting.
Oh! Oh! No! No! No!
Does he sound scared or surprised to you? He's just kind of going with the flow. So why would he do all this? Well, obviously to promote something, but what exactly did he promote? Well, take a look. There were some links he posted on Twitter right when this video went viral. It's these links right here. So what do you think? Did he fake it? Did he at least let it happen? Should he go to jail? Should he be sued? I mean, let me know what you think. I like to respond to the comments. And whatever you do, don't crash into the like button. That's so dumb.